The House passed landmark legislation that would make cannabis legal federally. It's a big deal. It's not a done deal yet, but it's a big deal. This bill would eliminate penalties all across the country for anybody making or distributing or having cannabis. Of course, until it passes the Senate, it is a state issue, right? You've got more than 30 states that have legalized medical marijuana, nearly 20 that have legalized recreational marijuana. Mexico, actually, becoming the 18th state to allow legal sales of recreational weed today. And these days, in some of those states where cannabis is legal, companies are infusing marijuana ingredients into other products, like stuff that you drink. A lot of people considering them an alternative to alcohol. I got to head to a tea party in California to check out what all the hype is all about. I did not partake. I got to say, I think I'm legally bound to say that. But I still got to go and check it all out. Watch.
313 in that.
Hills above Silicon Valley, these women are having a tea party.
Yeah, well, cheers. Maybe should I wait?
Your first?
Featuring an herb you may not expect.
So Tracy, what's your experience with cannabis? I really would recommend Sympathy. It's perfect for chronic pain. CBD, THC, also a lot of natural and powerful anti-inflammatories like ginger, turmeric, tulsi.
Kikoko's a wellness company that makes cannabis-infused teas, mints, and more.
Well, welcome, everybody, and thank you so much for coming today. We really appreciate your showing up.
They say parties like these helped boost their bottom line, contributing to a 15% jump in sales last year. Cannabis drinks overall are having a moment right now, with more than $64 million worth sold last year in California alone, according to one industry researcher. Part of the point of parties like these, showing people, especially women, that you don't have to get super high to get the most out of cannabis. It only takes a little to get a lot of benefits and none of the hangover.
You get to a certain age, you can't drink as much wine, you get headaches, and we were there. So we decided, why don't we make some other cannabinoid ratios that don't get you so high and just put a little bit of THC in there.
For these co-founders, it's personal. What is the goal for you for Kikoko? What do you, when you step back big picture?
Options. My mother had an addiction to pain medicine.
I'm sorry.
And it was, I mean, man, it's just heart-wrenching to see and experience that. Drives us, and we're just incredibly passionate about being a force for change. You don't have to be released from the hospital and be given opioids. You know, why can't a doctor prescribe you cannabis, which is much healthier?
Jen's not alone in hoping to turn people on to what she describes as the health benefits of cannabis.
We truly believe it's a human rights violation that this plant is not legal everywhere for everybody as an alternative medicine. It helps with many people with sleep. We never claim it helps everybody. There are some people that shouldn't do it, but it really does help a lot of people.
And Amanda's got a point. Cannabis is not for everyone. Some people feel like cannabis hurts more than it helps. That said, California-based cannabis beverage brands like Kikoko, Can, and Tinley's are part of a market that now includes cannabis-infused gummies, gels, seltzer waters, and more. Many marketed as alternatives to alcohol, sparking a new trend known as going Cali sober.
So I decided to go with Cali sober because I got tired of getting hungover in the morning, feeling drained the next day. I got to enjoy the substances I enjoyed without having all that drag.
Polling has found 45% of people who consume cannabis have swapped it altogether for alcohol, or they've at least cut back on how much they drink. And for these tea partiers, it's a toast to a drink that really makes a difference.
This is beautiful because it lets people really do it in a gentle way to see how it works with their body and learn what works for their system. And, you know, for people who were freaked out with weed before, this is something that makes it a lot more approachable.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.